Welcome to my 576 mapping project, where I bought 576 T16 mesas, scoured them all, and ran them normal. This is my atlas tree. I will be making a POB planner and I will be pasting it below in the description. All things considered, I do have 1 point missing, which is the feared. So that's what it is. If I had less points to deal with, I would either remove a couple quant nodes up here in the circle, or if you can't run the double downsides, I could remove that also. So that's my atlas. Now back to the loot. So today we're going to be figuring out how much money did we make out of 576 maps. So out of 576 maps, I bought them in bulk for 2C each. So that's 1152 chaos. And then I also ran a sulfite scarab with every map to guarantee Nico. And they give you most sulfite, so that also helps with sulfite veins, and chests in your maps have 10% chance to also contain an equal amount of azurite. So that's how I got all these resonators. So what you do when you collect it, it all comes to Nico's shop here, and it pops over here the amount you had, and then you just buy these, which are always the best price, which are around 2.5C each at the moment. All the other ones are not worth it because they're 3 to 4C, but they're well over double the price and triple the price. So it's pretty much always worth to get the primitive chaotic resonators. Now back to the hideout. Also, one more thing to note: if you want gold, do not run this strategy. I started off at 200,000 gold, and I only gained about 440,000 gold in 576 maps. That is not worth it. Time investment is a lot, as we'll see in later. So we'll be calculating also divines per hour. Now, let's get to the rest of our cost. So after 576 maps, I also bought 576 scarabs. Now, the Nico sulfite scarabs at the time were 2 for 1, so I get 2 scarabs for 1 chaos. So let's bring up another calculator here. 576 divided by 2. I spent 288 chaos, plus 288 chaos. So now this is our cost. We'll keep that up here, and then we'll bring this up over here. Okay, next, let's start with contracts. I'll stick my affinity here. Contracts and blueprints and row markers. So contracts, deception are generally the only ones that are worth something by very much. So deception contracts on TFT seem to be going for, I level 83, make sure, around 12 to 13 chaos each, and people are buying at 8 to 9. So I would price them at probably 10 each, just for being conservative. So that's 30 chaos. And then if I do just contracts, if people are selling just bulk random contracts, okay, people are buying some bulk at like 2 to 3C each, so I'll do 2C each. So we have 24 contracts. Let's bring up another one. 24 times 2, so that's 48 plus 48. We're at 78, And now for blueprints. Blueprints seem to be going for about 30C each. 28 to 30. Let's go conservative at 28 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 28 times 4, so that's 112. 190C. And then rogue markers. So let's take these and just look at Faustus here. If I put 17,200, so approximately 14C. Be conservative and go 14C and chaos. So plus 14. Let's take all these out. Stash these away. Okay. Next. We'll probably leave these for last. I won't count the delirium orb. Too much of bubble gum. This is same as well. Tomes are not actually worth anything right now. Let's stick this over here as well. Actually, these as well, not good. These maps are basically worth nothing as well, unfortunately. Let's go for a pair of fractured boots I found. 30C. Let's make it plus 20C. Will Clash Helm. 10C, so conservative plus 9. We have Storm Shroud, which is selling at 1 divine. And our divine's stable now at 200. 200, let's go 210. So plus 210. Then we have our tabulas, 9C. And then I corrupted this. I'm not sure how to price check it, so I'm not going to count it. Okay, next. Next, let's go for the originator maps. Let's get a toxic sewer map. Let's bring that up here. Let's go bulk, chaos, influence, toxic sewer. Actually, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Let's put them in minimum 5. See what people are selling on. They're selling for about 30C each. No wait, that's 10 for 30. Let's try divines. See if people are buying from divines. People are selling about 5 to 1. 4 to 5 to 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then chaos. That's about. Okay, so we can count them at about 24 C each. 24, so we got 12 times 24, 288 plus 288, 740 now. And then for bulk originator maps, these seem to be going for about 10 to 15 C each. So let's be conservative once more and see how many we have. Okay. There we go. We have 47. So let's do 47 times 12, 564 plus 564, 1304 chaos. Let's put this back on so I can get rid of these. There we go. Let's get rid of all of these. I also do have, actually I do have a few of these influenced Elder and Shaper maps. I'm also going to count these at, I've seen them go for 20 C each. And I have 5, so plus 100. I have a Val Temple map, which is 20 C. And then, okay, let's go for the fortress maps. Fortress maps are about 40 C each. I have 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33. 33 plus, 33 times 40, that is 1320. So plus 1320, 2744. Let's get these out of here. Next, we have conch maps. So 18, 20, 20, so let's go 18 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 25 of them. So 18 times 25 plus 450. Let's get rid of these. Shaper maps. 7, 7, 7. Okay. So now let's get these done as well. 4, 5, 8, 12, 17. Let's go 17 times 7 plus 119. Next, Elder maps. 8, 9. Let's go for 9 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24. 31. 31 times, what was it, 8? Yeah. Times 8, 248 plus 248. And then we have our synth maps. I did not find a single cortex, but all of these sit at, from what I remember, 20C. Yeah, they all sit about 20C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 27. 27 times 20, 540. 4100 chaos. Okay, and then we have one divine worth of fortunate cards. So one divine worth, so that's plus, let's go to 10. Let's get this back in here. And now we have the primitive chaotic resonators. Alright, so each of these are a little over 2C each. So I make sure I don't have, I have 4 here. Okay. Actually, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I can make them, I can square them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. So 16 times 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 10. And then you times that by 10. And then you add 6. I have 2026 primitive chaotic resonators. So if I go chaotic 2026 for chaos, so the market is at, we could stick it at 250. So we have this times 2.5. That's 5,064 chaos. 65 chaos, my bad. So we do plus 5,056 chaos. And there we go, 9,367 chaos. Okay, next we have jungle maps. These look to be selling around at 2C each in bulk, and per tab here it's 144. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 144, 77, 78. 144 plus 78, 222 jungle valley maps. Times that by 2, that's 444 chaos plus 444 chaos. And then we have 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 32 toxic sewers, which sell at about 4 chaos each. So 32 times 4, it's 128 plus 128, almost 10,000. And then here we have the random extra maps I have. So 120, 121. I have 121 maps. 121. These I'll just price them at 1 chaos each, actually. It'll be much easier, since that's probably what they'll sell for, really. There's a couple of better layouts, like City Square might sell for 2, but like, yeah, who cares? The hassle of trying to sell them is worth it to just get rid of them at 1 chaos if you can. Okay. And then next, we've done all these. I did pick up some essence, but honestly, I didn't pick up enough, so I'm not gonna even bother including those. You should probably just skip the essence that you do find. Okay, next we have the invitations. Let me actually take these out, since I'll count them by hand, because they sell, but so it's 8 bulk. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. People are selling them for 8 to a divine here. I'm just going to be very conservative again and just price those at 2 divines. So plus 420 chaos. We have that here. Actually, sorry about that. I should remove this, my bad. Let me stick these up in here. And then I can price check. I can price check these scarabs with the scarab thing. So tire tabs. Let's do this here. Okay, so what I want to check, I want to check the scarabs tab. Scarabs. Let's bring it up over here. There we go. Fragment tab. Scarabs. 70%. Here it's saying 1500 chaos. You can sell these for bulk. I'm just going to be using this as a guide. I would recommend, if you have the time, if you don't want to just go through all of them, you take the ones that are worth much less than a chaos each, and you 3-to-1 trade them. How about Jun here? Yeah, so you get 21 for 8 and stuff like that. So you take these, go over here, you sell them 3-to-1, you accept, and then, oh look, I got an ambush, a breach, and these. So these are, like, some of these are worth a chaos or more and stuff like that. So you can 3-to-1 them and actually gain value from that. But I'm gonna go with the basic 70% price here to sell them in bulk. So that's 1509 chaos. So plus 1509 chaos. And now you have that. And now we have the Eldritch invitation, the Exarch invitations. My bad. Oh. Okay, so you have 12. I have 23. Right now they're selling. How much are they selling for bulk? If you have example 10. Okay, they're selling 0.7 divines per. So that means oh no, not this one. That's my first one. Oh, let's get the new one up then. 0.7 times 23, so that's 16.1 divines. You times that by 210, that's 3,381. So plus 3,381, 15,370. We didn't forget anything else, no. And all that's left is the currency tab. Now, I did find a Svalin shield, which is currently 94 divines. I am not going to place that in there, but just for fun after, I am going to price it with it and see what happens. This is, this is super lucky. Currency, and here we go. Okay, so with everything, let's remove the scrolls and bindings. There we go. Alright, so 4,873 chaos plus 4,873 chaos. 20,243 is our total for how much we picked up. And now let's subtract our cost of 1,440 chaos. So that is a profit of 18,803 chaos. So if we want to put that into divines, divided by 210, or actually to be conservative this way, 215, that is 87.4 divines, which are Fallen Shield here basically doubles that. Basically doubles it. Next thing is, how long did it take me to run these maps? So I did a timer for 10 maps, and it took me approximately 11 minutes. And that's with no good sulfite layouts in terms of quickly getting them before the boss. So that means if I did, so that's 576 times 1.1, so that took me 533 minutes divided by 60, that's 10.5 hours. So taking this into consideration, divide this by 10.56, and that is 8.28 divines per hour. Not the best strategy, but at certainly 2.5 chaos investment per map, it is very cheap and very easy to run. So, well, and then if I want to add the Fallen Shield to it, I did 16.5 divines an hour. Let's go. Alright, a quick note before ending. I forgot about one thing. There is the Kirak missions here. I did it twice already. I had messed up. I have to do it again. So quickly, to get more money, pick a map, open a map, go to Kirak over here. Once the map's open, go to the purchase tab, buy the 20 chisels for 8 chaos, and rinse and repeat. So do it again, any map, doesn't matter. Portal opens, purchase chisel. So 8C each, and then so you end up getting with the 97 crack missions that I got an extra 1,940 chisels, costing to buy them would be an extra 776 chaos that you would spend yourself, but you would be able to sell those 1940 chisels for approximately 1400 chaos at Faustus, which you remove the 776 chaos spent, that's 624 divided by 215 to get divines. That's 2.9. We get over here to 2.9. We divide that by our 10.5 hours, and we get an extra 0.27 divines an hour, which brings up our total to a little over 8.5. So that's a little correction I have to make that I forgot. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.